Hello, friends. We back for another Ruby reaction. It's been a while, but yeah. Um, so this is gonna be volume 8, chapter 4, and I believe in the last episode we saw, what did we see? Oh yeah. So they had the fight with Penny and the Ace Ops. They were able to manage. They were able to get one of the swords, and from what it looks like, um, it's not just a simple sword. It's one of those uh, high tech swords where you could put a virus in, and that's what's it's like directly linked to Penny. So I guess that's how Penny controls the swords. It's like at first I thought it was some sort of a semblance, but it looks like it's just purely mechanical. Like there's a code to control it. So it looks like they're gonna be doing something with that. It was foreshadowed in the opening, wherein Penny's eyes turned red. Some form of hacking there. And I guess in this episode we're gonna get the other side, the Team B side. So I guess that was the part where the Hound kidnapped Oscar, and Ren, Jean, and Yang are gonna try to take him back or stop the Hound. They're kind of chasing him, so we have like a chase scene from what it looks like. uh I wonder if we'll get that, or they're just gonna make it look like they already lost Oscar. But yeah, without further ado, let's check out the episode. We said goodbye to all things we've loved, gave up our lives. Not enough, not enough, not enough! What we thought would change the world, childish dream. Bro, this is definitely the best opening visually. Like there have been a few openings wherein the visuals were amazing for the song. It kind of made it look like the song was really good. Like looking back, I thought Triumph was a really good song, but I think it's the visuals that made it look really good. Like when I was listening to the soundtrack, it wasn't really as good as I thought, like without the visuals. So a lot of the songs, as far as openings go, it's definitely better if you have the opening in mind, right?
You should have seen the look on Joanna's face. I don't think she
Mm.
ever lost a fight before that. At least, not fair and square. Tough crowd tonight. Guess Ironwood should have paid for better cell block entertainment.
Dude.
And he smiles. Did I win?
Hey, it's your game. I don't make the rules.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's still
for what
down about
happened.
Clover.
It wasn't your fault.
It was, though. I made a deal with the darkness, and he paid the price. It's all happening so fast, but Clover wouldn't let up. Could have worked together against Tyrion if Clover just... But the thing that really stings, for the first time in a while,
That's true.
I thought, maybe I could be around somebody, anybody, without my semblance making it complicated.
Yeah.
And now, it just feels like a childish dream.
Dude, that's part of the opening. A childish
I
dream.
know a little of what that's like. When people are worried you're gonna sniff out their secrets, they tend to push you away. It makes a real connection difficult.
That's true.
I
Even
never thought of it that way.
even as casual friends,
You don't get to keep that.
I didn't kill
you know,
him.
You keep saying that.
it's kind of nice to
your
have like a
weapon
bullshit
covered in his
detector,
blood.
but it also
If you
has its
really wanna know
negative
what happened,
sides
Mohawk,
when you're the one
why not
doing the
open the cell and take
bullshitting.
my hand?
And it also allows
When I
that
open the
person
cell, it won't
to,
be
you know,
shake hands.
to
Yeah,
be
because you
dishonest
don't care about the
while
truth.
you
just want
guys can't
someone
be
to
dishonest.
mad. Easier than taking an honest look at what side you're on.
Air, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, that was almost exciting.
Hold up. Okay, so that's there's the chase scene. Ha! Alright. I don't think Robin can take Harriet. Like if we're talking no semblance. No semblance, I think it's 50-50. Like I'm not even giving the edge to Robin without semblances. But if there is 100% Harriet. But leave it in the comments if you guys think Robin beats Harriet. Let's say in a, you know, some people are gonna talk about terrain and whatnot, but let's say Amity Blank Arena, like you know the finals of the festival where you know PvP and yeah, Young Mercury fought. But I think Harriet definitely. All right.
It's going to lose us in these mountains. We can't keep up. I don't know how much longer these bikes can stand the cold.
I'm really wishing one of us could fly right now.
Wait, hold on. Ren, going to get you up there.
Hold up. So hard. Like it's so hard for me to. I think this is one of my challenges with regards to the show. It's so hard for me to um like ignore when they're like, you know, sort of breaking physics. Because it looks like they were having a hard time keeping up with the hound, and then John kind of pulls back, so he's even farther, right? And then he's able to launch Ren forward in a way that it's faster than the bikes, and he's within range of the hook, like. But you know, I think that's the part of the show. You need to really suspend belief. Yeah, I'll try to not focus on.
Nice! Okay, not as nice.
Slowing him down. Hold on, Ren. I don't have much of a choice.
Dude, Ren is getting punished. Ah, I call for backup.
Did it just call for backup?
Hell yeah. Woo! Let's go, Casey. Whoa, dude, John making plays? John has come a long way, man. Oh shit! Are they dead? Holy shit! Dude! Dude, that clutch! Hold up. Ren definitely MVP for this episode. That clutch, man. We need to see more instances of this. Like, you know, they kind of showed Ren to be some sort of a ninja back in Volume 3, but he hasn't really done like work, like anything impressive, right? Until this point. That was so clutch. So clutch. The even the wherewithal to um activate his semblance, which is from what we know or what we've seen, something that he doesn't really practice often. Like, you know, some people might say, but he meditates. But you know, it's not the same as activating your. So, you know, we could say that he does it off cam, but you know, based on what we do see, we rarely see moments of him using his semblance. Like compared to everyone else, like they use it like all the time. Friends like maybe once, twice as a volume. So yeah, amazing, amazing. They really made him look like he's grown a lot from the
Oh, you've picked a
Aesop's
fine time
trainings.
to.
Not another word. We're coming in.
Things are already bad enough after what you did to Father. Now you want us to harbor fugitives too? Our family has a reputation.
That's what you're worried about? Your reputation?
I'm just saying that we've already lost all the house staff, and Mother locked herself in her room.
Maybe you haven't figured out what's going on, Whitley, but we're busy trying to save Atlas.
Look, our friend is hurt. We just need a place to lay low while she rests, and then we'll be out of your way.
Fine. What do you expect me to do then?
Go to your room.
I mean, that's unfair.
This
Unfair
way.
to Whitley. Hold up. I'm not sure if you guys like how I'm pausing it and giving my thoughts. I think it's kind of hard for me to do like post episode comms because I tend to forget stuff I want to talk about. Like I'll just remember when I'm uploading on YouTube that oh, I forgot to talk about this one when I'm trying to like rewatch it. Uh, Everything's like in order or if it needs some editing. So yeah, what I don't get in this scene particular is when Whitney said we already lost the house staff. Why did you lose the staff? Did they just resign? right? Like, it's not like they don't know who Jacques is, right? You know, if you're gonna look at Jacques as that, you know, very arrogant, very full of himself guy, they already know he's that guy. And I don't think they're, you know, they, for the most part, I don't think everyone knows what he did, uh, or what he was, an accessory to the fact. But yeah, I don't know why. If I'm being honest, I think the reason they did that was two things. Either budget, they didn't want to animate more butlers, even though they already have like designs and all, um, for the rest of the season. Or two, there's gonna be a fight scene in the Schnee Manor, and they can't have like random civilians there. It's just gonna be characters we know, characters that have actual names. So it's either one of those. There could be a third I'm not thinking of right now, but that's what I could.
Ruby,
I hope everyone's doing all right.
if you're worried about Yang, you could always try calling her.
That's the thing. I did.
I repeat, if anybody can hear me. We need transport back to Mantle.
Oh shit! Oh, that's right. They're stuck in the middle of nowhere.
We need to get out of this weather before the cold drops our ores completely. How much farther to the outpost? Ren, how much?
I don't know.
I thought you said you saw it when you were up in the air.
I did, before I had to cut myself loose to help you guys.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you've brought that up a couple times now. Something you need to say?
Not really. Wouldn't want to waste any more time.
Some passive aggressive
Hey!
shit.
What is your deal?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm sorry things aren't going smoothly enough for you.
Guys.
They're not going smoothly at all.
I hate to break it to you, but that's part of being a huntsman.
Are you kidding? We don't know the first thing about being huntsmen. We clearly weren't ready.
Guys, stop it.
Were we not ready when we saved Haven? When we took down a Leviathan? We got the lamp to Atlas.
And then we lost it. And after that, when we had to make real decisions, we got every single one wrong.
I'm not going to pretend like we did everything perfectly. But if we'd done nothing, things would be even worse than they are now.
How could they possibly be worse? We are stuck out here while Salem has the lamp and Oscar. We've got no plan, no army.
We've got the Maiden.
And by keeping her from opening the vault for Ironwood, we're just trapping the whole city for Salem. People are going to die because of us.
So what, we should just give Ironwood what he wants? Abandon Mantle? You think Atlas is still gonna be able to float to safety now that she's here?
I don't know, but these aren't the kinds of decisions we should be making because we have no idea what we're doing.
Okay, both of you, cut it out.
I'm just saying what nobody else wants to. We're in way over our heads. Ruby is barely more than a kid. I'm just an orphan from the middle of nowhere.
Ren, I am...
You cheated your way into Beacon.
Holy shit!
You don't think we should be
Holy
huntsmen?
shit!
Fine. But I'm getting out of the cult. Still got a job to do.
Seriously, is your goal just to push everyone away?
Hold up. We need to have a talk about it. This episode would be an hour long, and Ren would still be the episode. Holy shit. He just pointed out a lot of the flaws in the show. The concept of, the kids. You kind of forget these are children, right? I mean, children in the sense that we don't know what's their legal age. Some people might say, they're already 18, which we don't really know, unless there's outside sources that but it's not like it's a direct contrast to like the real world that you could say. uh Maybe in their world, 16 or 14 is no longer considered a minor, because let's not forget, you're fighting monsters. So if you're gonna put a minor in front of a monster, fuck is wrong with you, right? um so he pointed out exactly that, um yeah, you did get the lamp to Atlas. You took down the Leviathan, but no, of course, there's a lot of things to unpack there. You had Maria guiding you. You had Old Man Crow. You had Silver Eyes, which is like a cheat code, basically. So yeah, the impressive stuff you've done. There's definitely an asterisk beside that, because it's not something you could have accomplished on your own, without those. And exactly what Ren said. He said that your decision to save Mantle screwed Atlas. Like, they are unceremoniously screwed. They had a chance for salvation, for freedom, right? For safety. And because some people are not willing to fight, you're kind of forcing them to fight, right? It's To me, it's somewhat no different from like a dictator that forces their citizens to like train for war, right? And there's definitely scenarios where you would rather have people uh, that are committed to fighting than have other people that are not, because when they panic, the other people who are not committed are gonna panic, and it's just gonna be a shit show for your forces. So um something similar to that. So yeah, it was amazing that Ren pointed that out. And I think it's good that the writers realized that. They probably did all along, but you know um they're kind of pandering to the audience that our main character always knows what's best, even though she appeared to be an idiot in the first volumes. I wouldn't say one of the dumbest students there, but definitely Weiss didn't really think highly of her. She has leadership skills, which is basically just getting people to her side, but that doesn't necessarily mean your uh, decisions when it comes to making a plan is all that well thought out, right? Because I wonder if it would have gone differently if Jean was there. Because Jean's more of the thinker of the group, right? Between Team A and Team B, is more of the thinker. So instead of everyone being like, "Nah, man, it's not negotiable to abandon Mantle," we're definitely willing to risk the lives of people we could save, right? Which is unfair to the people of Atlas. If the people of Atlas, if ever you do defeat Salem, right, which is questionable as fuck, and people die in Atlas, like, who will take responsibility for those deaths, right? They could have been saved. They would have been saved, but your choice not to let them escape cost them your death. So their deaths is gonna be on Team RWBY. So just that's just like a quick rant on how I saw that. Probably said something in the past as well, but let's get on with the episode.
Oscar, don't panic. We're going to be okay. What?
My long lost Ozma. Found at last. So small, this new host of yours. It's a wonder my hound didn't break you.
Dude, I forgot how huge the hound
how many
is.
years since we saw each other like this, face to face?
Or is it just shape shifting that why it looks so
Nothing to
huge?
say.
I'm sorry the reunion isn't living up to your expectations.
You can pretend, boy. But you're not fully him. Not yet, at least.
I like the concept that
Perhaps you and I
Osbin
could
doesn't
have a
fear
better
Salem.
working relationship. Oscar, was it? The beacon relic. My forces have been unable to locate the relic beneath the school. If I know my Ozma, he has used some means of deception to hide its location differently than the others. I need to know where it is.
That's not something I know about.
Of course. You would keep that one guarded as long as possible. How about something easier then? The password for the lamp.
The lamp is all out of questions.
Lies come out of you so easily. Like-minded souls, indeed.
Come on, man.
One of you is going to tell
Like
me
at
what you
least,
know. I don't much care if it is you or Ozma.
at least destroy his clothes,
I
man.
finally have the relic.
It didn't even. They made it look like he was bleeding, but you know, it's so weird. This is not a kid show, but they're still afraid of like throwing blood in there. Oh!
That was for Haven Academy.
See, his clothes looks like it's just dirty,
Everything that follows
smog, or you
will be
know,
for my sister.
it doesn't even. It,
Your Grace.
I guess it looks a little burnt, but you know,
What is that?
we better see a scar in Oscar's chest for that.
So far, I am pleased with the results. Did you need something, Cinder?
Yes. I want to search for the Winter Maiden. I think...
Do you hear that, my pet? She thinks. She wants. As if she's done something that warrants me caring about either of those things.
Wow.
We're just sitting and
Yeah, the
waiting.
hound looks a lot
Without the
smaller
maiden
now.
Power, the vault means nothing. Let me claim it for you.
I will tell you when and where you are needed.
But Your Grace...
I'd like to think I have shown a great deal of patience over my many years walking Remnant.
I like how Neo wasn't intimidated by the hound. Like, I could take you.
Remain here. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes, of course. Without you, I am nothing.
Woo! You said it again.
I know what she said. I just want to check on something. We'll be back before anyone realizes.
I like how Neo has
I want to see
expressions of her talking and that
She
float.
doesn't know those children like I do.
So
They
cute.
wouldn't just abandon their misguided attempts
Neo
to
was
save
like,
the world.
I'm not saying shit, but I need to make it look like I'm saying shit.
If she doesn't want to, I'll come.
Oh,
I've been working on a
Emerald.
semblance. I can help. I won't tell anybody.
How much did you overhear?
I mean, I'm not crazy about Emerald's outfit, but you know, I get it. It's Atlas, you know. It's coldest.
You're right, Red.
The coldest place in the world,
I
basically.
did cheat my way into Beacon. And I'm glad I had people around me to help me see that I was bigger than that mistake.
you've got people around you too. You don't have to force yourself to be strong. The more you hide from what you're feeling, the more alone you're going to feel. Trust me.
If anyone cares, I found a part to fix the bike. So, yay! Good news. For what it's worth, I'm sorry he said that to you. I know you've had to work hard to get here, Juane.
We're all under a lot of stress right now. I used to push people away too.
Yep. Fair. There's a lot of throwbacks this episode. That's refreshing. It's refreshing.
For not helping out with Amity?
RWBY is your sister. She's always going to love you, even if you disagree with each other.
Yeah. RWBY.
Ooh.
I need to get some sleep, but I can't stop thinking about Oscar.
Go on. I'll make sure Ren doesn't brood himself to death out in the cold.
Thanks. I just have a bad feeling. Things always seem to get worse before they get better.
I think Ren's character design or costume for Volume 7 is my favorite. Ooh, okay. Something coming out there. Alright. Alright. Interesting episode. So okay, so I already talked about some of the negative stuff. So let's talk about some positive things. So I already mentioned a lot, but we'll just reiterate some of that. We saw some glimpse of greatness from Juane. Like, he made the heads up play to launch himself into one of the overpass, wherein Yang was going to be in position to grab him. That was so well timed that, you know, had he been late for a second or two, Yang would have passed him by and he would have been stranded there, and you know, I guess he would be closer to like the main kingdom. But yeah, it was gonna be harder to get there on foot. And we also saw that amazing scene of Ren like saving both of them, hooking I believe John's foot as well as the sword, and then activating the semblance to like disguise them. We did get some confirmation that Salem still doesn't have um the beacon relic. So if I'm to assume, I'd say Salem would use the last question from the lamp to ask where is the vault, or I guess where's the relic. I guess that because you could imagine asking where is the vault, and then Jin shows you the vault, but the crown, I guess, is not in the vault. So like, what a waste. So you might as well ask for where's the beacon relic, right? So yeah, did we get anything else? We got a scene about Weiss mistreating Whitley, and the whole weird thing about them losing the staff. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's the episode. If you guys like the content, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.